We regret to announce the death of Mr. Placidus Auguste, affectionately known as Fish, who passed away at the Victoria Hospital on April 28, 2019. He was a former supervisor of Liat 1974 Limited at the George F.L. Charles Airport. He was 64 years old. Left to mourn his beloved wife, Mrs. Susanna Empress Auguste, residing in New York. Children: Princess Onika Auguste of Castries, Sergio Auguste, residing in Dallas, Texas, Antonio Auguste, residing in New York, Kashama Barnett, employed with the Ministry of Tourism, Information and Broadcasting, Culture and Creative Industries, Liam Jeff Barnett, employed with the Inland Revenue Department. Grandchildren: Savvy Auguste, attending the Camille Henry Primary School, Sage Auguste of Leclerc Castries, Ashley Barnett, attending the St. Joseph's Convent, Adrienne Barnett, attending the Durham Perlet School. Adopted parents: Mr. and Mrs. Keith Weeks of Castries. Sisters: Mosa Regis of Castries, Charmaine Auguste of Union Terrace, Veronica Simon of Vanna. Brothers: George Auguste of VAC Creek Rosalie, Leslie Auguste of Castries, Newman Williams of Monjuro Rosalie, Dwayne Williams of Massad Rosalie. Adopted brothers: Mr. Dylan Pitcairn of Castries, Mr. Colin Weeks of Castries. Several nephews and nieces, including Dino Auguste, residing in the United Kingdom, Chantel Williams, residing in the United States, Janelle Justin, residing in Canada. Daughter-in-law: Sherry Mala Frederick, teacher at the Leon Hess Comprehensive School, Nigella Favria Barnett of Beauséjour Rosalie. Cousin: Claudia Edmond of Castries. Mother-in-law: Mrs. Francilia Barnett, better known as Sister Barnett or Sufra. Brother-in-law: Mr. John Barnett, employed with Wasco in Sufra. Sisters-in-law: Mrs. K. Alamina, residing in Belize, Central America, Miss Lauren Gabrielle, residing in London, Mrs. Angel Labadie of VA4. Close friends: Mr. Martin Blass, residing in New York, Mr. Jared Amade, residing in Florida, Mr. Stephen Bailey of Hillcrest Gardens, Castries, Mrs. Olena Joseph of Hillcrest Gardens, Castries, Mr. Navin Tiluxing of Bontech, Rosalie. Special mention of the staff of Liat 1974 Limited at the George F.L. Charles Airport and regionally, especially Mr. Jose Mesmin, country manager of Liat 1974 Limited, Mrs. Sharon Darcy, Mr. Raymond Paul, Miss Christine Green, former employee of Liat 1974 Limited, Ivan Zephyrin, former employee of Liat 1974 Limited, Chester Amab, Eugene Payne, former manager of Liat 1974 Limited. Also left to mourn many close relatives and friends, too numerous to mention, living here and abroad. The funeral service for the late Mr. Placidus Auguste will be held at the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception in Castries on Friday, May 17, 2019, at 2:30 p.m. May his soul rest in eternal peace.